If you're like me, you're probably balancing art with a job or school. If so, I think it's important to set goals for ourselves so we can make the most out of the limited time that we do have to spend. So how can we make goals for something like art? Well, goals are defined as the intention for activity both in the long and short term. And we both probably kind of knew that already, but I thought the wording was interesting. The intention for activity. I read somewhere that a goal is just a dream with a deadline. But how do we take the intention for activity, or a dream, and turn that into an actionable, realistic plan, especially for something as unique and personal as art? Hey guys, welcome to Fiction Vision. Today I wanted to talk about my art and channel goals for 2023, and my plan on how we're going to achieve them. Hopefully you'll pick up some ideas or strategies up along the way for your own goals. I always feel weird when I see people posting on social media about how they're going to make their new year the best one yet. It's honestly rare to see someone speaking about their goals in a way that makes me feel like, wow, yeah, they got this. Just know I'm aware of that going into this video, and it's not my intention. I'm trying to come at it from a different perspective, not speaking in a bragging way, but in a matter that it has purpose and aim, like a mission statement, but probably not quite that cool. I hope you really find this encouraging and fueling for your own art goals. Before we get started, a little bit about me for those that are new and a little curious. I'm currently a PT student, and I'm going to be achieving my doctorate of PT in 2023, which means this upcoming year is a big one for the course of my life. Right now, art and Fiction Vision are just outlets for my creativity, but I'm hoping to turn that into something more than just that. With all the changes and speed that life is moving right now, I need to organize my direction and the goals that I have for this channel. So let's start with like a wide, overarching goal to dissect. Put simply, my primary goal for this year is probably just to improve my style, workflow, and presentation to the point that the combination of those ingredients leads to something that I find fulfilling and interesting to look at. So what that looks like for me compared to you was probably two completely different things, so we should think about making what makes our art fulfilling and interesting to us. And obviously I want the channel to grow, but if those things aren't clicking, then I think it'll just feel more frustrated than proud of what I'm making, which I think a lot of you can probably relate to as well. I think that those things might be a little too broad and abstract to make up a good goal. Splitting up those into their own categories might be a little bit better. So let's focus on the art piece of that. If I can pat myself on the back for a moment, I've been seeing a lot of meaningful improvement in my artwork over the last year and a half or so. And it hasn't always felt like it, but if you look at my older videos and even some of my more recent videos, I've definitely had some recent breakthroughs. In a specific way to dial in a realistic art goal for this year would be, by the end of 2023, I will produce consistent quality artwork in order to make my pieces recognizable and marketable. So why does this goal matter to me? I think it's important to state that way we keep it in the front of our minds as we're working and striving towards those even on days that we don't want to. Well, now that I'm at the point where I can produce somewhat quality work, I want to emphasize consistency. What good is it if only 1/10 of my paintings is up to par? Which is exactly why forming this goal on this topic is important and worthwhile for me to work towards. Now for the other part of my goal, the presentation. It's a big topic for me as I try to build this channel. Presentation of art on this platform is as much about the art as it is about the thumbnail and the tone and the video itself and the editing and a lot of other minute details that a lot of people probably don't appreciate unless they've tried it. With that in mind, I think this channel is headed in a direction that I like. My primary focus is to get back to why I wanted to start this channel in the first place, and I want to bring characters and scenes from my mind to life and get people excited to read all these awesome books that are out there. This character is actually from a book that you're watching right now. It's called Upgrade by Blake Crouch, and I have a short uploaded on this channel that shows some of the stuff you're watching. In terms of presentation, I want my goal of 2023 to be, by the time 2023 is over, Fiction Vision will have a brand identity that is attractive and authentic to me. Again, why does this goal matter to me? Similar to art, my videos need to find a voice and rhythm. And the best idea on how to do that is to commit to creating a series of videos for you guys to watch. I can't give away too many insider secrets here, but I'm pretty excited for what's to come. And in terms of branding, I just want everything to feel connected, and I want you guys to feel a part of something unique. Not to get too motivational and David Goggins here, but I don't want to create anything like anybody else. So again, I hope that this has all been encouraging to you and you can kind of glean some good information from these and formulate your own goals. But maybe I also just came off like a cringy influencer milking the new year, new me kind of trope. But I hope something sunk in and maybe sparked a little bit inside of you, and maybe you can formulate 1 or 2 manageable, realistic goals. If it did, I'd love for you to leave a comment on what they might be. If you want to see how I'm going to achieve the goals that I've laid out in this video, you're going to have to subscribe and follow along and check out Fiction Vision in the future. I'm just going to have fun with it and see where it goes. Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy New Year.